From Courtland High School, this is Donnie Johnson along with Gary Deal, and it is Eastern View High School basketball time. Gary, this may or may not be a great game, but we know this is going to be an important game. A lot at stake here tonight as Courtland and the Eastern View Cyclones go at it.
Yeah, Donnie, I expect a fast-paced game again tonight. We know against King George the other night, EV came out. They were a little tight, or the adrenaline was flowing a little too much. They got behind. Coach Thornhill called a timeout, settled them down, and they looked good from there on.
Well, both these teams are unbeaten in the Battlefield District. The Eastern View Cyclones are 11-0, and the Courtland Cougars are 12-0. The difference in that is that Courtland has played 2 more games than Culpeper. The first Courtland game with Eastern View, I said Culpeper, I mean Eastern View, was snowed out. And also they Eastern View lost a game with Caroline. So there's 2 less games on their schedule. But overall, Eastern View 16-1, Courtland 17-3. Eastern View comes off a great game the other night, big win, a fantastic win against King George. Courtland won on Tuesday night against Culpeper, but they lost by 15 points to Hanover the following night. So they may be down a little, they may be up a little, but it should be a good ball game.
Well, Donnie, Courtland's going to have to deal with 2 of the best big men in the region, I think. And then you got Hunter and Webster and Robinson out front playing that suffocating defense, and Jackson coming off the bench. You're not losing any skill on the defensive end. That's going to have a lot of impact in tonight's game because those guys play great defense.
Well, with Ricky Butler and Corey Long, Eastern View's definitely going to have a big height advantage. Courtland's tallest player is 6'3". Now, the things that are on the line tonight. First of all, the winner of this game will win the regular season Battlefield District title and will get to host the Battlefield District tournament next week. But even more important than that, and that's pretty important, the team that wins tonight's ball game will get 2nd seed behind Verona in the regional play, and the losing team will get 3rd seed. So both of them will have a home game. So that's important. And Corey Long just whacked you there real good. But
I thought he took the blunt on that, yeah. Donnie.
This is the very important ball game for both these ball clubs.
It is very important, and I think you summed it up pretty nicely, and it's a very important game, and we hope we have a lot of basketball going forward for the next month or 6 weeks.
And the JV game was just concluded here. Culpeper blew an 8-point, or Eastern View blew an 8-point lead there in the last minute and a half and ended up losing by a score of 46-42, but a couple of good key players out there that you like tonight.
Yeah, I think that Cam Roy and Jace Clancy are really developing on the JV team. I like the way they play, and I look forward to seeing them in another year or 2 and how they develop.
Okay, we're about ready for the starting lineups, and this ball game will be underway in just a few minutes. The Eastern View Cyclones visiting the Courtland Cougars. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back, and we're just about set Gary Deal for the starting lineups of tonight's game. Give them to us as they send them out.
Donnie, we have Ricky Butler's been introduced. We have Tyree Webster, Corey Long, the big man, Amari Robinson, and DeMaio Hunter.
And the Twin Towers, Corey Long and Ricky Butler, we hope will give Courtland all they can handle tonight, because the tallest player that Courtland has is 6'3", and both of those guys are about 6'7".
All right, for Courtland, number 0, Colin Ryan. Another guard, number 2, junior, Aaron Brooks. Number 10, Micah Roberts. Number 23, Tremont Adams. And number 22, Darren Green.
All right, those are the starting lineups for tonight's game. And in case you missed the importance of this game, the winner gets the regular season Battlefield District Championship title. It gets top seed in the tournament next week. It gets to host the tournament next week. And it gets a second seed in the regionals in 2 weeks. That's a lot to play for.
That's a lot to play for. So, it should be a pressure-packed game, at least starting out. And I'm hoping that Eastern View comes out, is a little more patient when they start the game in order to get in that flow you need to get into.
Darren Green will jump against Ricky Butler. Eastern View 11-0 in the district. Courtland is 12-0, having played one more ball game. Overall, though, Courtland 17-3, and off a loss on Wednesday night. Eastern View 16-1, and we're underway. Aaron Brooks outside. This is a patient ball club. Shot up will not go by Adams.
Corey Long with the rebound, a good rebound by Corey.
Courtland playing man-to-man. Inside they go. Long puts it up and in. And there's where that height advantage has come to play.
It's not only height, Donnie, it's skill too, because he really knows how to move down on those low blocks.
They're letting him play because there's a couple of fouls I've seen already that could have been called that weren't. Into the quarter, jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down. Courtland, and a foul underneath on Butler. Eric Davis has been with Courtland, very respected head coach. Of course, Patrick Thornhill for Culpeper, for Eastern View. And nice hand in there, almost a steal. Webster baseline, dumps it off underneath. He may have overpassed that one, but get the ball back. Webster for 3, way off the mark, but Long follows. Tank Long.
Yeah, Culpeper, Eastern View's coming out a little more patient, passing the ball, getting good shots. Corey dominating the low post.
Steal, Webster, 2-on-2, and now holds it up, gets it to Long, dumps it off, no charge call there. Robinson can't get it to go. Webster. Hunter can't get it to go. Webster again. Long turns off the glass. 3 shots and nothing for Eastern View, and they still have the ball. And Hunter slams it off. Colin Ryan.
Four offensive rebounds in that sequence, Donnie.
Well, we knew that height was going to play a big part in this ball game. Corey Long has it knocked away. No backcourt there. Touched last by Courtland player. Robinson has it stripped. Now Robinson takes a three. Can't get it. Underneath, Long has it blocked. And the ball is stolen. Ahead. Nice block by Butler. But follow-up by Aaron Brooks is good. 4-2 is our score. 2-point lead for Eastern View. Webster underneath the Long. Nice play there. Got his man in the air and put it in.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Corey Long playing those blocks again. He knows how to flash block to block, and he makes himself available, and it's so easy for the guards to penetrate and get the ball to him.
And a steal. Long leads it ahead, throws it away, but a foul is going to be called in the backcourt. Foul will be charged against Darren Green. First team foul on Courtland. 6-2, Eastern View on top. Robinson, Butler.
Donnie, I think both teams are pretty even in the forecourt. But as we know, and we've said earlier, the difference is in the low post. And I think that's going to have a bearing, big-time bearing on tonight's game.
Oh, I think these two big guys will wear those smaller guys down for Courtland, hopefully. Hunter will throw it in. Butler missed it. Had it, lost it. Roberts tried to go all the way, stops and pops short. Webster clears for Eastern View. Both these teams are a little tight. They know the importance of this ball game. Robinson off the glass. No. Long, no. Hunter, Robinson, got it. 8-2, Eastern View.
I love the way Hunter came in from the forecourt there as a guard and rebounded that basketball. You don't see that much in high school.
And underneath, easy basket there for Darren Green. Nice feed. And a timeout on the floor. 3:56 to go, and we will be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
8-4 our score, 3:56 to go in the first period. Eastern View on top of the Courtland Cougars. As we resume play, starting lineup is going to stay in there for Eastern View.
Well, the one good thing about Eastern View and the way they play, those guards, Webster, Robinson, and Hunter, they're always looking for Corey Long down low. And he makes himself so available in those low blocks. It's easy to get the ball to him, and with his athletic ability and height, he can finish.
Robinson will take the three. Can it? 11-4. Biggest lead of the night. And a turnover.
And
Aaron Brooks couldn't handle it.
And to top that off, Donnie, if they double team Corey Long in the low post, he's a good enough passer where he gets it out to those spot up shooters, just like we just saw.
Hunter way out front. Driving. Oh, it would not go. Courtland, nice shot with the left hand by Tremont Adams. 11-6. Remind you of our sponsors, Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. A keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community, 547-3673. Butler short. Oh, nice move there by Aaron Brooks, who puts it in for two. 11-8. Courtland not going away here. Cyclones had a 7-point lead a moment ago, and it's gone down to 3. And oh, look at that pass inside. And that's what you can do when you have the height advantage. You can go over the top.
Yes, you can. And that was a beautiful pass by DeMaio Hunter, too. An entry pass that not everybody can do. He had good touch on that ball.
Almost a steal. Nice play there by Darren Green. 13-10, still a 3-point lead for Eastern View. Hunter, wheels, double team, and a tie-up.
Well, that's where we go back what I just said, Donnie. The double team, that's where Corey has got to find that open shooter and let them shoot a nice square-up shot.
Well, they're double teaming him, but they also are on Ricky Butler outside. They're not giving him an open shot out there. Sometimes he'll take that three, but he's not getting that so far. They're going to have to set some picks for him to get it.
That's probably because they scouted the game the other night when he had 25.
Into Butler. Shot short. Hunter saved it. Hunter gets the loose ball and lost it out of bounds, but touched last by Courtland. Derek Davis not real happy about that. He thought an Eastern View player had knocked it out. Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing they were able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Subs coming in now.
Tyree Webster going to give Corey Long a break, let him catch his breath.
And let's see how they work. Butler does not work that well down low like as Long does. And a steal coming into the ball game. Christian Lewis, and it's a 13-12 game. No foul there. And a steal. And another slam. Micah Roberts, and suddenly Eastern View has lost the lead, 14-13. Courtland has taken the lead with 1:07 to go in the first period, and we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back. 1:07 to go, and a few minutes ago, Eastern View had a 7-point lead. Now they are trailing by 1, Gary Deal.
Yeah, Donnie, we had something that happened that we wished would not have happened, and that's giving Courtland some confidence with a couple bad turnovers, and now they're not going away anytime soon here.
Webster for 3. No. Long off the glass for 2. Eastern View back on top, 15-14. Little backcourt pressure down by the Cyclones.
It's a great rebound by Corey. Putting 2 hands on that ball and coming down with it.
Coming down to 30 seconds. And Long takes about a 12 or 14 footer. Can't get it to go. Scramble for the ball. Courtland's got it. Colin Ryan off to Brooks, and Brooks will cross the timeline with 18 seconds. Ten seconds. Brooks outside, 5 seconds. Gets a pick. And the ball goes loose And no foul call there, and the first quarter comes to an end, and what a quarter it was. First quarter is over with a score. Eastern View 15 and Courtland 14. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Gary Deal, we got us a ball game, 15-14. Eastern View leading Courtland by 1. The winner gets the Battlefield District title. The winner gets home field advantage next week in the tournament. And the winner gets a top seed or a second seed in the regionals. From the corner, three-point shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Courtland. Brooks.
We have Jimmy Waters, a.k.a. Lambeer, in the game for Eastern View.
Tie up over there and a steal. Waters. And that, it was below the rim, so that wasn't a goaltend. Ball is thrown away. Eric Davis is looking at his player and said, "Why did you throw that?"
Yeah, I've been impressed tonight so far with DeMaio Hunter and how he's attacking the boards from the guard position. I love seeing that. It's important. And
over the top one more time to Hunter.
Corey Long.
To Corey Long. They can do that all night long. They have the height advantage. 17-14, Eastern View at one point led by 7, and now it's back up to 3. Three-point shot, no good by Michael Roberts.
There you go with Hunter, another rebound, Donnie. That's about 4 or 5 for him already.
That's making sure you're in the right place at the right time. Block it out. Jace Jackson down the ball game. Hunter takes the 3. It saved in. Well, temporarily saved in by Corey Long. Courtland basketball. Cougars trail 17-14.
Got Maury Robinson coming back in the game. He's at the scorer's table.
Roberts outside. In the corner. Three-point shot up and no good.
There's Hunter again.
Hunter driving. Wheels. Puts it off the glass too hard. Follow up by Corey Long.
Corey Long running that floor, Donnie. That's what he does best.
How many points for Corey?
14.
Out of 19. How about that? And there's Long again going high to knock that ball out of bounds. I'll say this. The officials have so far let him play.
They have.
They have not called some fouls that, picky fouls that they could have called. And as long as I think these players keep it under control, they will let them play. They know the importance of this game.
And I hope they do that Sunday for the Super Bowl, Donnie.
Well, I hope so too. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, tapped around, and comes down to Brooks, who takes it outside. In the middle. Jaden Brooks, number 1 now in the ball game. Courtland having trouble in that three-point shot. They have not been able to get it in. And ball knocked out of bounds by Courtland. No foul. So there was a situation where you could have had an over the back foul.
Yes, definitely. I was getting ready to say that, Donnie. That's a good observation.
That's what we do. We observate.
Courtland's going to the full court press.
Ricky Butler back in the ball game now. And that's, what's that going to be? That could have been an offensive foul, but it wasn't.
Fouls on number 10, Micah Roberts.
And the saving grace there was that the offensive foul was committed after the whistle had blown. Long. And a block. Long took it to the basket.
Well, I think Corey wanted to slam it there, and he probably should have laid it in. And I think that's the reason he missed that shot.
Well, in fact, it's hard to slam it with a guy standing in your face there, and that was, he just didn't have it. Didn't have the opportunity that he thought he might. Anyway, he's going to go to the line, and he's going to shoot two, and he's a little shaken up. He got, I don't know where he got hit, but it may have been in a position that we don't want to talk about on TV. But he's up. And I think he still felt it there. And we will not ask him after the ball game what happened. Second shot coming for Corey Long. Missed them both. Brooks across the timeline, sets it up. And a steal. Jace Jackson all the way. Oh, and that's going to be an offensive goaltending, I think. I'm pretty sure.
You know, Eastern View has missed a lot of easy shots. They should be up by about 10 right now. They've missed a lot of easy stickbacks and a few layups. Hope it doesn't come back to haunt them.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. In the middle, and a nice pass underneath. Terrell Boxley can't get it to go.
That was a great rebound by Jace Jackson there. It was a good hustle, good anticipation.
Jackson plays a good ball game.
Yes, he does.
He brings a lot on the court when he comes out as Long goes and Long scores. 16 for Long? Or 14?
16 for Corey Long.
And a timeout on the floor, 4:10 to go in the first half, 21-14. Eastern View leading. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
21-14, a 7-point lead, the second 7-point lead of the night for the Eastern View Cyclones. 4:10 to go, and Courtland just won't give up. But that height of Corey Long down low, 16 points, that is the big difference in this ball game, no question.
It is. Corey has got to be at least all region. I'm just, like I said the other night, just wondering where he's going to be in the all-state voting, Donnie.
And I think some of that is going to be determined by how he plays in the tournaments. Long, and now with 18 points.
He's just so poised on the court. You can tell he's got skill for this game. He's got a feel for this game, and it's very impressive.
Darren Green for an easy 8-footer. 23-16, 3:38 to go in the first half. Butler has not scored tonight. And we got a steal there. That was a loose ball, and Aaron Brooks will go to the line. He was fouled. That is the second team foul on Eastern View. 14 fouls on Courtland. Brooks got it. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. Webster comes out. Hunter is back in for Eastern View.
You're talking about Battlefield 4, Donnie?
Yes.
My wife and I bought a car there a couple months ago from Ronnie Harper.
Ronnie Harper.
Ronnie Harper. Does that bring back
oh, man.
a name? Him and Rex?
Oh, yeah. Ronnie and I have been buddies for years. His daddy, Cecil. Now, you talking about a character. I like Cecil. Cecil was a good guy. He was a real personality. Let's put it that way. I bought 2 Toyotas out there from them. Butler from the corner. Jace Jackson for 3.
Jace Jackson's a shooter.
26-17. 3-point shot outside. Cougars cannot get a 3-pointer to go. They have tried and tried and tried, and nothing will fall for them. And that's good for us. Jackson, Robinson, Wheelie. Jackson for 3. Can't get that one to go.
Look at Hunter. Look at Hunter.
All over. Gets it to Corey Long for his 20th point of the first half, and he will go to the line.
Courtesy of DeMaio Hunter.
Yes.
And that offensive rebounding that we've been talking about.
28-17 is the score. Eastern View is taking it to him right now. And 21 points for Corey Long. And we still have 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in the first half. In the middle it goes, and a whistle and a foul's going to be called on Ricky Butler.
I'd like to see Coach Thornhill take Corey Long out of the game right now. He's got 1 foul versus risking a second foul, and if you lose him during the game, you got a problem. So
I want him to stay in there and score 100 points.
Only 2 minutes left in the half, though.
Yeah, well, only 1 foul, though. I don't know that I would. He's in no danger right now. Butler, nice play. 2-on-2 break. Robinson off the glass. No. Aaron Brooks missed it, but Butler fouls him, and that's his second, if my calculations are correct.
Well, I think it's 1, Donnie, because I was confused on that first quarter foul too, but they didn't. Eastern View got the ball back, so I don't think Ricky Butler got a foul on that play for some reason.
And that's what it says on the board now, so it is his first foul, which is good. Aaron Brooks puts the first one in, 29-18. 11-point lead for the Cyclones, and Brooks will try to trim the lead to 10. Cannot get the roll, scramble for the ball, and there is Mr. Law. Robinson. Jace Jackson for 3. Got another one. 32-18. Oh my goodness. You know, this is reminiscent of King George, where they just couldn't do anything in the first quarter. They just kind of turned it loose.
Well, once they get in their flow, they're a good team.
Hunter comes down with that, or rather Long comes down with that rebound. Hunter. Robinson for 3. That's short. There, you can tell that from the beginning. He didn't get that off the palm of his, he got it off the palm of his hand. Nice play down this here by Michael Roberts. 32-20 lead is back to 12.
I'd like to see him run some clock here.
Well, they only got 50 seconds to go, so. And it goes to Butler, who has not scored tonight, I don't think. Three-pointer outside. Jackson will not go. Oh, and look at Jackson in there who rips the ball away. Robinson for two, and he is fouled.
Beautiful shot by Robinson, control with his body.
But Jace Jackson made it at this end. He would not be denied. He ripped that ball away from the Courtland defender. Amari Robinson at the line. And it is a 15-point Eastern View lead, 35-20. 25 seconds and counting, first half. We got a ball game, boys and girls.
All right, no fouls for Long here. Stay away from the action, Corey Long.
Turnaround jump shot is up and in by Darren Green. 5 seconds. Robinson, can he get it off? He did.
Oh!
Oh my
Maury
goodness.
Robinson.
You would have thought he won the lottery. All the guys coming over to congratulate. First half comes to an end on a really high note with the Eastern View Cyclones leading the Courtland Cougars by a score of 38-22. We'll see you on the other side of halftime. So don't go anywhere, folks. We got a ball game, and you're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
38-22 is our score as we get ready for play in the third quarter of tonight's ball game. And Gary Deal, we had a good one in the first half. Eastern View started off slow, but the Cougars, or rather the Cyclones, just overtook the Cougars and kept going. And we are ready for more action in the second half.
Well, right now, Donnie, right now is the time. Remember we talked the other night about the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half?
Yep.
You got to come out with some intensity and be patient, get back in that flow that they were in the first half.
Corey Long with 21 points in that first half, and he kept them in there, and he just added 2 more. 40-22, 18-point lead for the Cyclones.
And as I said last game, all you youngsters out there wanting to learn this game, you watch Corey Long and how he plays down the low block, how he flashes from in the post from block to block and occasionally up at the high post. Everybody watch that because he is a person to copy on how to play in the low post.
At the line is going to be Darren Green, and he's going to be shooting a pair for Courtland. First team foul on Eastern View in the second half. And Green can't get the first one to go. Courtland coach Eric Davis over there giving Aaron Brooks, his quarterback, a little bit of information, and Green gets the second, and it's 40-23. They're picking them up at half court now, man to man. Butler kicks it out. Webster for three. Roberts ahead to Brooks down the lane. Off the glass. Nice play there by Aaron Brooks. 40-25. Hey, we don't want to have this game to be like the first game, the JV game, where Eastern View had the lead and let it get away. Robinson in and out.
And what we don't want is three-pointers going up quick and not going through the basket.
Second shot won't go for Roberts, and Eastern View comes down with a rebound. Long all the way, off the glass, no, and a foul. And Corey Long will go to the line to shoot a pair. I think they're going to call it, say he was shooting when they called a foul. Yep, they will. He will go to the line.
That was a good call by the referee there. He was moving as Corey hit him. And it close to being a charge, but there was movement by the defensive player.
Long missed that one. He missed a couple of free throws that first half. I think he's one for four now.
I like to see Ricky Butler get in there and get this rebound if he misses. Yeah.
Well, he didn't miss, and that's 22 points.
I like to see Ricky get a little more intensity there on that foul line, and with his height and jumping ability, he could get a lot of rebounds.
In the corner, three-point shot for Courtland is finally good by Tremont Adams. 41-28. Cougars cut the lead back to 13. Under to Long, who turns and forces it up and in. Corey Long just keeps pumping them in there.
Well, his teammates know who to go to, Donnie. That's the key, and they're playing unselfish basketball by getting the ball to Corey Long because they know it's a mismatch down low.
Ryan outside. Brooks driving and got it up over Corey Long. That's a good, this Brooks kid can play. 43-30 again, down to a 13-point lead. On it. Down the lane, found an opening and put it in. Nice play there. That's the patience you've been talking about. And another one by Amari Robinson on a steal. 47-30.
Well, Hunter, you won't see it in the stats, but he's playing one heck of a game tonight.
And there goes Brooks again. Brooks he's taking it to him now, 47-32. And Hunter let that one get away from him. And nice little half dunk there by Michael Roberts. And it's back to a 13-point lead for Eastern View. Under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Robinson.
I think if Eastern View doesn't score here and Courtland scores, I think Coach Thornhill will probably call a timeout.
Hunter. No. Brooks. Straight to the basket. Missed it. Rebound Butler. Hunter all the way. Oh, and he walked.
No foul.
He got called for a foul, but he still walked.
That's that Euro step again, Donnie. You got to come into this century. You got to come into this century, Donnie.
Oh, man. Gus Lacey would have called a walk in a heartbeat. Remember Gus Lacey?
I don't go back that far.
He used to.
I don't like women's curling, and I don't go back as far as you do by a mile.
You have no culture whatsoever. I watched women's curling this afternoon. And I watched men's curling last night, too. It's like the world in slow motion.
Well,
it's relaxing. It's like watching a babbling brook. Long at the line. No, he's having a hard time with those free throws tonight. 47-34. Roberts has his pocket pick. Robinson takes it all the way. Oh, what kind of a shot was that? What was that? Oh, man, that was a Pistol Pete Merriman shot. We have seen some shots tonight. Brooks in the middle. And nice little soft floater there by Tremont Adams.
Courtland's hanging in the game, though, Donnie. This game is far from over.
49-36. Corey Long way out front, driving all the way. 2 more.
Corey has such good touch.
And you're running out of space there, keeping track of his points. And we got a foul.
28 so far, Donnie.
And we still have almost half of the third period left. Now, you don't want to let this get away. I'm not taking him out for anything. 51-36. Every time he goes out, they start coming back. Adams. Nope. And that could have been a
That's
foul.
Hunter. That's Hunter again.
Ahead, Webster. Off the, nope, he didn't get that one. And here comes Brooks. He can't get it to fall. 2 men open down here, and Webster puts it in for 2. Tyree Webster.
Great outlet by Corey Long there. Head up, vision for the whole court. Didn't have his head down, didn't take off dribbling. He looked for his teammates. 2 points.
I agree with you. He's got to be all region, either first or second team. I don't know too many others that are any better. As Micah Roberts puts down 2, and there's timeout on the floor. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. 53-38 Eastern View leading. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
A lot of good music going on there, Gary. Deal?
With the cheerleaders down there moving, Donnie. I don't see any of the moves that you were making at halftime walking up the bleachers.
Hey, man, I can still cut it. Don't worry about that. 38 for Courtland, 53 for Eastern View. Cyclones are really playing well.
They're playing well tonight. They're focused, and they're looking to their go-to man, making sure he touches the ball, and it's showing with 28 points for Corey Long.
And Ricky Butler, has he even scored?
He has not scored tonight, Donnie. I don't have him down for any points. Amari Robinson is having one heck of a game, too. And DeMaio Hunter is not in the stat book, but he's playing a heck of a game.
And now they're going to let Corey Long bring the ball down. I think they just want to isolate him one-on-one because they know he can go, and that's what they do, and he gets 2 more, and he's 30.
Well, you know why, Donnie? Because if he goes down low, they're going to double team him.
And he can handle the ball well enough to do that. That's the thing.
Yes, he can.
And ball is thrown out of bounds by Colin Ryan, and Eastern View gets it back, leading by 17.
There's probably some college scouts here tonight scouting Corey Long, maybe Ricky Butler too. That's what I would expect.
And let's see if he takes some one-on-one. And that's the thing where Courtland may have to go to a zone because one-on-one he's just taking his defender with him down that lane and just eating him alive.
Now Coach Thornhill's got to think a little bit here and decide what he wants to do. Corey Long just picked up his second foul. Do you take him out and rest him for the rest of the third quarter? I think I would. There's only a minute 55 left, but Coach Thornhill, that's a decision he has to make.
Butler comes down with that rebound. Portland having a hard time with 3-point shots tonight. They have only hit 1, and they must have taken 15.
I'd like to see them run some clock here. They probably won't, but.
And Hunter traveled. He picked up his pivot foot.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them run some clock there, just pass the ball around. Get Corey into the fourth quarter with only 2 fouls. 55-38
is our score. Eastern View leading. 1:25 to go, third period. In the middle, Brooks down the outside for three. Got it. I like this Brooks kid, Aaron Brooks. He's the ball player. 55-41, back to a 14-point lead now for the Cyclones.
Yeah, we don't want any turnovers here and let them back in the game. Good pass.
Nice pass under there.
Very nice pass.
To Hunter, who put it in long. He can do it all. He dribbles, he passes, and he scores.
And Donnie, that was a good finish by DeMaio Hunter. I mean, DeMaio is not blessed with much height. He has great athletic ability, but that was a good finish for a man of his size with a defender on him.
This team is good. How good, we will find out when I get to the regionals. And there was a ball thrown away, and the foul is going to be called, I think, on Charlie Welch, who just came into the ball game, number 11.
Now me, I'm going for one shot here, but I doubt if they do, but I'd love to see him go for one shot here. And take Corey Long out here, make sure he doesn't pick up his third foul.
I don't think one shot is in a Thornhill's vocabulary.
I'd love to see him take Corey Long out here and not take a chance on him picking up his third foul.
That would be nice. And Hunter almost lost the ball, kicked around, and it is lost. And that's what happens when you slow it down. Every time I see it slow down, and for that last shot, about 75% of the time, they don't get a last shot. They end up turning it over. These are 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and they can't handle it.
Well, I'm not going to agree with you on that, Donnie.
Robinson to Long, who drives and has it blocked. Nice block by Brooks. 14
No
seconds.
fouls, Corey. No fouls.
Brooks for three. No. Butler leads it ahead to Robinson. 5 seconds. Robinson got it and drew the foul.
I'll tell you what, Donnie, that play right there, that finish was college skill level finish there. I mean, I'm really impressed with Amari Robinson tonight, how he's playing and the way he's conducting himself on the court.
And he went with the left hand, and he's right-handed. That was an offhand play, and he will go to the line.
Well, Corey Long's on the bench now. He took him out with 4 seconds to go. So
60-41, 19-point lead for Eastern View, biggest of the night, 1 second. And there's no miracle in the books for the Courtland Cougars as the third quarter comes to an end with a score. Eastern View 60, Courtland 41. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Final 8 minutes of this ball game coming up. Gary Deal 60-41, 19-point lead for Eastern View. The winner wins the Battlefield District regular season title, hosts the Battlefield District tournament, and gets a second seed in the regionals. A lot at stake, and Eastern View is proving equal to the occasion.
Donnie, get this stat. Eastern View has 60 points. 47 of the 60 is from Corey Long and Amari Robinson.
The senior and the sophomore. And we got a whistle here. Foul is on number 2. Brooks. Had to check that. Yep, Brooks. And it comes to Butler. He didn't even try that shot right there. I thought he had a shot. He has not scored tonight, and that's very unusual for Ricky Butler.
Well, what happened, I think that Courtland came out and double teamed him early and didn't let him get that outside shot going, and Ricky lost his motivation just a hair, I believe.
And Jaden Brooks with that three-pointer, and Hunter throws it away.
Okay, it's only a 16-point lead. Still got 7 minutes to go. We can't have any unnecessary turnovers here. And the next 2 or 3 minutes are very important to play good, solid basketball.
Yeah, don't let them think they got a chance. Brooks. This Aaron Brooks has really played well.
Yeah, I like to see DeMaio make sure that he doesn't get that shot off over there.
Brooks down baseline.
Good block.
And good block there by Hunter. Hunter is a good jumper. He's not that tall, but he can jump.
He's had a really good game tonight. And a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of rebounds in general. And love the way he's played tonight.
Aaron Brooks. Mario Robinson on him. Green in the middle. Can't get the shot. Jaden Brooks now, the far side, down the middle. Stops, double team. Brooks dumps it off, no good.
Look at that pass by Corey Long.
Nice finish there by Mario Robinson, who took his time, waited for the...
But look at that pass. Look at that court awareness, Donnie, by Corey Long, by
better.
turning and doing a Wes Unseld. Most people don't remember him, but down the court for 2 points.
Oh, I remember Wes Unseld. He was a good one. Christian Lewis for 2, 62-46, 16-point lead. And a steal. Jaden Brooks, double team in the corner. Aaron Brooks takes the three and cans it. Aaron Brooks has played a ball game tonight.
And that shot right there kept them in the game, Donnie. That was a big shot by Aaron Brooks.
That's back to a 13-point lead. They haven't been able to get under 13. Robinson off the glass. Butler finally gets his first points of the night.
Big points they were too, Donnie.
And timeout on the floor, 5:14 to go in the ball game. And while we got this timeout, we'll remind you of Found & Sons. More than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between. Imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, and livestock since 1932. Able Heating and Air, there's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. And our live sponsor for these live games, Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673.
Donnie, you mentioned Found & Sons. Scott Found. I have a lot of respect and love for him. He has contributed $25,000 this year, and maybe in the future too, to our Culpeper Fieldhouse Rec Center. What an awesome commitment that is from him. Thank you, sir.
Scott's a good guy. Jump shot from outside will not go. Long. Gets by his man. Dumps it off in the corner. And Jace Jackson for three.
Jace Jackson's got some arch on that ball, Donnie, and it goes in. It hits nothing but net.
And that's a sweet sound. Roberts. Jackson is on him like a flea on a hound dog. Jaden Brooks can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Green, puts it up and off the glass. 67-51. Eastern View on top. Butler trying to get over the top there, and that gets, he waited too long to get that pass in there. Corey Long was expecting it early, and then he got on the baseline. He got in a bad position.
Yeah, and Corey didn't have much spacing there, and it would have had to be a perfect pass to get it to Corey in that situation.
Courtland is catching on to what's going on down here. Webster in the lane, turns, has it blocked. Ahead the other way to Brooks. Blocked by Corey Long. He's done it all. Another block by Long.
I love that intensity by Corey Long, Donnie. Look at him. Look at him. He's into this game. They're up by, what, 13, 14, 20 points, but look how
16.
intense he is out there on that court. I love that, and that's why he is going to play at the next level.
Oh, I thought definitely he could play. I don't know how big a college he could play for, but he could play for, you know, a good college.
Yes, he can.
No question about that. Green will go to the line. .338 to go in the game. 67-51, Eastern View leading. And Green cans the first one. Trayvon Adams comes in. And going out for Courtland is Christian Lewis. Second shot coming for Green. Got them both. 67-53. Backcourt pressure now by Courtland. Time is running out.
Corey sprained his ankle a little bit there.
That's not good.
I don't think he turned it too badly, though. It just turned on him just a hair.
Well, he's going out of the ball game. You can't take any chances with that. And Webster will come in. And it comes to Amari Robinson.
This is where Ricky Butler's got to pick it up a little bit right here.
Robinson off the glass.
Or how about Amari Robinson? Maybe I should have mentioned him.
69-53, 3:09 to go in this ball game. Brooks for two more. How many has Brooks got?
Brooks has got
He's got to
20.
have.
He's got 20.
He's got to have 20. He's played a heck of a ball game. Hunter off the glass. No. Webster right there to put it back.
I love the way these guards go to the offensive boards, Donnie. I love it.
Green into the lane, puts it up. It will not go, but he's fouled. 2:34 to go in the ball game. 71-55, Eastern View leading Courtland. In the battle for the Battlefield District regular season championship. Green puts the first one in. And the winner also gets to host the Battlefield District tournament next week and will be the top seed and gets the second seed behind Varina in the regional.
Corey Long back in the game for Tyree Webster.
Patrick Thornhill taking no chances tonight. They want to win this. And a travel. Up and down. .225 left. And with Long's bad foot, you might want to just pull him back out, not make him dribble so much, but there he goes.
I think he's okay.
All the way. Jace Jackson tried to follow, couldn't.
No fouls. You don't need to foul right now.
And 2. Roberts. Micah Roberts. Robinson.
Just run some clock. That's all you got to do is run some clock here.
Yep, you got plenty of lead here to hang on to. But Long takes it down, and Hunter can't get it to go. Long comes down with the ball, tries to force it back up, but he's tied up. No, 3 seconds. And Corey is pleading his case. He's saying, I was there for 3 seconds because the guy was on my back. I couldn't get out of there. $1:40 to go.
You can't give him that shot. You got to go out on him, make him put it on the floor. Good job there.
Brooks with
by Hunter. You got to go out on him.
Yeah, Brooks with 20 points.
Good defense by Hunter. Good defense by Hunter. Not giving up that 3 there to Brooks.
And Jaden Brooks puts it in for 2. Timeout on the floor now, 1:25 to go, and we will be back in 30 seconds with our score. Eastern View 71 and Courtland 60.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
71 to 60, 1:25 to go. And in case you haven't noticed, Gary Deal, that 17-point lead we had a while back is down to 11.
Yeah, it is down to 11. And if they can run 25, 30 seconds off the clock here and maybe get to the foul line or get Corey inside for an easy shot, I think they have the game in the bag. But the game's not over yet, so.
Well, the criteria is that, Wake Forest to North Carolina, 8 points in 17 seconds. North Carolina came back, but I don't see Phil Ford on the floor. Inbounds.
Good
Oh,
pass.
nice play. Jackson all the way and has it blocked, and Green will be called with a foul.
I'd like to have seen Jace give that ball up there to Tyree Webster. He could have put a little bounce pass in there and it would have been 2 points.
He would have been, yeah, because the defender was on him. But if he can put these 2 free throws in.
At least one of them, Donnie. We'd like to have at least one shot here.
Right.
Jace is a good shooter. He'll probably make both of these.
Nothing but net. Like I said, he gets a little attitude on that thing. 72 to 60. And 73 to 60. Back to a 13-point lead. Coming down on a minute 20.
11 points for Jace Jackson tonight. He's had a good ball game.
Brooks got it, and the roll. 22 points for Aaron Brooks. And he will go to the line.
Didn't need a foul there, so yeah, you don't want to foul here.
And the foul was on Corey Long, and that's his 4th. Patrick Thornhill shouting out some instructions down here, and Eric Davis coaching his guys. Both these coaches are into it. Brooks with 22 points at the line. Aaron Brooks down 23 points, and it's a 10-point lead. Can't let this one get away from us. And a foul on Green. Intentional foul, unintentional, intentional foul. We'll send Corey Long to the line. Christian Lewis coming back in for the Courtland Cougars, and Colin Ryan will come out.
Well, the game's not over because we're still in 1-1. And there we go. So they come down and score here.
Turnover.
Long comes up with a loose ball, and he gets it out to Hunter, who is fouled. Jaden Brooks will be charged with a foul. 73-63. But this game has not been as close as the score right now would indicate. Eastern View has been out by 15 to 17 points all night. And Hunter.
Good shot by Hunter there.
74-63. Still a minute and 2 left.
The last 25 seconds, Donnie, it felt like it's been 5 minutes.
And Hunter missed the second one. Off the glass, no good. Robinson.
Yeah,
and a whistle, another foul.
I think that's who you want at the line, either Amari Robinson or Jace Jackson.
Absolutely. And that foul is on Brooks, and that's his third. He's played a whale of a ball game for Courtland. 23 points. Robinson. And he can't get it to
yeah,
go.
you don't want this to come back and haunt him. I know it's an 11-point lead, but anything can happen here.
Brooks puts it up, can't get it to go. And Christian Lewis has the ball underneath, and he is fouled. Still not a shooting situation, a 1-on-1 situation. Only 16 fouls on Eastern View.
Eastern View doesn't need to foul here. They need to just play good straight-up defense and no fouls.
Roberts, way short. Was out of bounds, and it will be Eastern View ball. Cougars, the Cyclones with an 11-point lead and the ball. And Amari Robinson just waiting for that foul to occur there.
I'm starting to feel confident now, finally, Donnie, that the game is pretty much in the bag. But it was one heck of a game.
We had them all the way. No question. Robinson at the line. He was 1 for 2 a moment ago. Got that one. 75-63. And 76-63. 13-point lead. Yeah, I'm with you now. We got it. 30 seconds and counting.
23 for Amari Robinson tonight.
And there goes Hunter.
And there goes Hunter.
And there is Hunter getting blocked. Aaron Brooks has played a fine ball game for Courtland tonight. He's a good ball player. Wide open under there is Tyree Webster, and he just brings it out and waits for the foul. And Roberts accommodates him with 17.9 seconds left. Tyree Webster will go to the line for the Cyclones, 76-63. They lead. Got it. Nothing but net, 77-63. Nobody on the line for Eastern View. Webster couldn't get that ball to roll in. 14 seconds. Brooks, no. And Jace Jackson comes down. Courtland will not contest. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And that's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score. The Eastern View Cyclones win the Battlefield District regular season title and first seed in the tournament next week with a 77-63 win. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Gary Neal, we were hoping for a ball game And we got one. That's an early Christmas present, early Easter present, whatever you want. 77-63. The Eastern View Cyclones win the Battlefield District regular season, win the first the home field advantage in the tournament next week, and get a good second seed in the regional coming up. It was a whale of a ball game.
It was a whale of a ball game, Donnie. I really enjoyed that. 70, how many points was the total score for Eastern View? 77. 53 of them, 53 of those points by Corey Long and Amari Robinson. Those two guys had whale of a game. They look good out there on the court. And I love the way Hunter played tonight too. Didn't show up in the stats, but he must have had 8 or 9 offensive rebounds. He was coming to those boards.
He played good defensive ball game, and then, like I said, he got some good rebounds. But Corey Long, Eastern View came out a little slow, and Corey Long kept him in the ball game. He had 21 points in the first half. I mean, that kid just played his heart out tonight, and we watched him in that fourth quarter when Courtland was trying to come back there. I mean, playing he turned his ankle, didn't bother him. He was fighting and scrapping and made some good outlet passes, a lot of rebounds. He's just a good ball player.
And we saw some intensity tonight that I haven't seen out of Corey Long, and that's what it's going to take for him to get to the next level and play good college basketball.
Well, and Amari Robinson played a really good ball game. How many did Amari get tonight?
Amari Robinson had 23 tonight. Corey Long had 30. And Jace Jackson shot the ball well too tonight. He had some big baskets. He had 11 points, and he came up big in the clutch.
And that's the thing about Eastern View. Eastern View is not 5 players. Eastern View is about 8 or 9 players, and they can come in, anybody off the bench pretty much, and do a good job. And that makes a big difference. Eastern View now finishes the regular season with a 17-1 mark, and they are 12-0 in the Battlefield District. The Courtland Cougars finish the regular season 18-3, and they are 12-0 in the Battlefield District. But are they 12-1 in Battlefield District? Excuse me. And next week we get the tournament.
Get the tournament next week.
At Culpeper.
At Culpeper. I'm hoping we can carry some of those games live. And I'm hoping we can get a couple girls games in too, Donnie. They're going to be playing for some important games too.
Yep. All right, that just about does it for tonight. The Eastern View Cyclones win the Battlefield District regular season title with a convincing win over the Courtland Cougars. Final score, 77-63, Eastern View over Courtland. You've been watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.